Another thing that concerns me in regards to competition is that, we want to have competition, but we want to have competition on our own terms, right? So, like, we want them to compete, but we want it on our terms. We want to make those decisions, and I don't think that the competition has seen or accepted that these are the new rules to the game, and that we are, the CMA and some of these authorities, they're the ones that make these decisions. And so, at the end of the day, I think we're going to find that they're going to agree with us that competition is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, it's a good thing, but it's got to be on our terms, or the CMA's terms.
If you want to compete, then start competing.
Huh? What are you talking about?
No. Sorry. What I meant was the central objective of kids' activities is the protection of competition as a means of promoting the well-being of the Brazilian consumers, and not the defense of the particular interests of specific competitors.
I think another point of contention for us, and problem that we face, is that if Microsoft is allowed to make this move, there won't be enough competing companies remaining for someone like us to make headway in the market. As we sit right now, obviously we are, first place. We're very proud of that, but we're not afraid, but we're concerned about the competition and what it might bring if this were to go through. I think another thing that comes into play when we talk about this is the possibility of our competition getting a head start or a hand up on us, because if Microsoft, if they lock in this exclusivity deal, it's going to potentially cause us issue with the computer, the PC competition, them being able to compete, but us not having that opportunity. Again, we aren't afraid of what might happen, but we are concerned. We're concerned that if this happens, that we would not, our users, our gamers, would not see these games coming to their ecosystem of choice, because PlayStation is for the elite tier, the elite gamer, and if we can provide those games to them, it becomes a walled garden scenario. And I would like to think that if we were in the same scenario as Microsoft, that we would be willing to share those games that would be locked away.
Well, like you have locked away Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, and many other games.
Pardon me?
Hold up. What I meant was the analysis points out that despite the relevance and popularity, Activision Blizzard games, including the Call of Duty series, would not be essential assets to the performance of Microsoft's current and potential competitors, even if they decide to make the games exclusive.
I think one of my concerns, as I talk to you today, is the idea of Call of Duty, and the idea that it would be on a subscription service. I think it needs to be understood that would be very detrimental for our personal gain, our customers, and I think it would hurt our ecosystem if we had something like that to happen. Another thing that concerns us is whether the deal changes perceptions of which cloud gaming services are the most attractive. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Google got out of the streaming service this week or past week, and I think that if Microsoft is given this opportunity, that it will have a detrimental effect on what is available for the gaming industry and its consumers. I look at it. I don't play games myself, but I'm afraid that I'm not afraid. I'm concerned that this would restrict people's access and change perception on cloud gaming services.
Why would Microsoft change the infrastructure? And of course, COD would be big in a subscription service, just like Spider-Man would be if it was on PlayStation Plus.
What are you talking about?
Wait, Jimbo. As for the possibility of closing the game publishing market, it was found that despite Microsoft having control of relevant portion of the console and digital game distribution markets, the company would not have incentives to make it difficult for publishers competing with Activision Blizzard to access its platforms. As if this would necessarily imply a reduction in quantity and variety of the catalog of games available in the Xbox ecosystem, making the company's products and services less attractive to consumers.
I think the other thing that needs to be understood is that if Microsoft gets this deal, Activision Blizzard King has a lot of data that Microsoft would gain access to, and I'm not afraid, but I fear. We are concerned that they might weaponize this information to make it more of a challenge for us to maintain our platform dominance. So those are some of the things that I wanted to bring to your attention. I appreciate your time in the council, and I hope you'll consider my concerns. Thank you.
Dude, I just think you don't want to compete.
But I don't. I don't understand what you're saying. are you saying that you're going to approve this deal? I don't. We can't compete as a company. We can't compete against our rivals. I beg you to change your mind. We can't compete with that type of challenge that they're bringing to the table. This would be absurd. I beg you to change your mind.
Man, the truth is, you've been market leader for 20 years. Your price is up on games, console games, updates that should be free. Backward compatibilities suck. Your PlayStation Plus isn't worth it. You lie to us all the freaking time.
That's it. You know what?
Jim?
Cut the
What are you
video.
doing?
Just
Jimbo?
cut the
Wait,
video.
Jimbo?
Cut
Jimbo!
the video.
No, Jimbo,
Just
you're not gonna take my
cut the
camera away.
video.
Stop, Jimbo! You're not gonna take my camera away, Jimbo! Stop this!